Ready?
Ears are cold.
Put your bread down, Calvin, and your hood up.
Put your bread down for a free reading.
I was gonna say that. I was like, what the fuck was that? Where did that come from, Eric?
Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
Rick. I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we're back with X-Men 97. Last time on, Aaron, ready yourself, the Goblin Queen.
After breakfast, the X-Men will report to the danger room for drills. We must be ready should Mr. Sinister resurface.
Surely our youngest member deserves some jubilation on her 18th birthday.
Jubilee.
I second the blue Rogaine ad. Kid deserves it.
Jubilee will see far more birthdays should she learn to master her powers to face a world that despises.
Boy, do we got some surprises for you. But first, how do you want to celebrate the big 18th, huh? We are all ears.
Big shocker, I know, but let's go to the arcade. It'll be just like old times. What do we think?
X-Men Arcade.
Oh, it's so good.
You would have the master of magnetism seen in a bar of childish make-believe?
This is bogus.
Bar of
What's wrong with just one day where I don't have to freak out about the professor?
He said no. These old drills.
You actually do play video games? This might be make or break.
The only people who hate video games are bad at video games.
But actually, this one isn't mine. Never even heard of it.
Ah, X-Men. That's the cover for the
That's amazing.
Days looking
Genesis
up.
game,
Let's
I think.
I'd rather me and Wayne find out I'm a mutant than be caught dead playing that.
They call it a Motendo.
What's it doing?
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Dude, it's like going in his mouth.
Oh, it's in her nose.
And her eyes.
Well,
And her ear.
Yeah, I love that sound, yeah.
Dial up.
It was the 90s.
What time is it?
How long were we playing? I assume I won?
I've been there.
Wait,
Signal?
Yep.
They're in the game.
You die in the game, you die in real life. Oh! Man, he needs to work on his landing.
how did we get downtown so fast?
Is he checking us out?
I think so.
Oh,
Was he making sure he wasn't
He
bleeding?
was injured, yeah.
How about we fight?
Survive.
I think Magneto just like kidnapped him.
You brought the danger room to this. I was thinking about that. He could control the electronics in the Motendo, right?
He can control magnetism and
Venom can, we know that.
Carnage.
Not Venom.
electricity.
You're right.
Matrix.
That's how we get out.
Wait a
Matrix.
second.
I was
It
gonna
could
say
be a
that.
trap.
A phone booth
Operator.
trap? That'd be creative.
That's where you save in
Hello?
Yakuza.
Whoa, hold up. Genosha? But like way back when, Genosha? What the heck?
I was trapped here with Storm.
Gambit, too. And a bunch of other mutants. All enslaved to build by Bolivar Trask.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Who created the Sentinels?
Pyro? Boba Fett got good shots. What the?
Someone's using cheats.
I didn't do that.
Maybe it was her.
Whoa, who's that?
Was that you, Hot Topic stalker, calling us earlier on the phone?
Oh! Her feet are on fire.
Little wall.
Duh, we're totally in a video game.
We're what?
Pay attention to the young lady. You're like totally in a video game. Love the totally. I'm psycho interdimensional alien TV producer who feeds off ratings. My greatest hit? Putting the X-Men through
Capella.
overly complicated death traps to entertain my slaves.
Gladiator.
Indentured audiences. Sorry.
Looks like you've been dying.
Yeah, he's not as fat.
That's why I made the pivot to video games. The future of mind numbery. You're not just
Loose skin.
Disgusting.
Picture this. The future. A Motendo, that's Mo for Mojo, in every home. On every world, in every dimension. Zapping up nom 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 energy.
I
hate his eyes.
I'll dominate the galaxies and the 18 to 45 age demographic.
And what if we refuse to play your game? What then? None of this is even real.
Well, I don't want to say something scary, like if you die in the game, you die in real life, but... Stakes. You're my X-Men, Jubilee, so... Game on!
Cool.
Welcome to your doom.
The Rise of Jubilee.
I want to play.
Dude, look at it. Colossus was there.
Loading. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Listen to the music.
Listen.
Yes.
This is so cool.
Looks great.
This is pretty sweet.
His score is so low.
Cover guy.
There's his weight coming
Master
back.
Roshi.
Savage Land?
Ratings are going up.
What's his name again?
I don't know, but when I got to this part in the game, I was shocked.
Yep.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, what?
How did you get my health back?
That wasn't me.
Who was that?
Oh! That guy was dumbfounded.
Catch that bug!
Is that multiple people or one person blowing arms?
kill tech support.
Never mind.
To kill the bug! Nothing lost. Now shush! My favorite level.
Asteroid M.
Oh, Asteroid M is so cool.
Jubes, listen to yourself. None of this is real. Sooner or later, you gotta grow up. Otherwise, reality will smack you right in the face.
Oh, shoot!
Wow. Oh my god, he keeps crashing.
Oh, he's dead.
This talkie-talkie scene is taking forever.
Does that mean he's dead in real life?
Battle time, baby!
Magneto.
I am Magneto.
He's got a pattern of attack. Typical boss battle shenanigans. I just need to wait for it to cycle.
You only had phase 1 though.
Total victory.
Roberto!
Give him one of your lives.
Is that
One up.
an extra life?
Yeah, that's so cool.
How did that get in there? Spiral!
I don't speak justifiably angry Portuguese, but I know. I messed up. Big time. Still, this young lady did take down old Magneto.
Bow before the Lord
Phase
of
2.
Magnetism.
Spiral lady grab. Something else. Something else.
Boundary break.
Hey, it's that person.
She's a plot twist. She's in league with Mojo.
Zip it, DaCosta. Like I said.
This is old Jubilee.
What?
That's cool.
It's nice knowing how every stage ends. No surprises, no twists. It always stays the same. But that's not living. Living doesn't get cheat codes or extra lives, but it has friends and family. Love, loss, and heapings of hope. Life's a total risk, and it's on you. Take it. Now, what do you say we destroy Mojo's game and get you two lovebirds out of here?
It's the arcade machine.
Oh my gosh!
Cheaters!
Whoa! See, that looks more like Mojo.
Yeah.
Wow, I can do that? That ain't the half of it. Just you wait.
Whoa. Destructo disc.
Nice.
I got him!
Hold up, cowboy.
She's confident she has it herself.
Spirit bomb.
You got this one.
You brats may have canceled me today, but I swear I'll gut you in the reboot.
Oh gosh.
So meta. Oh no,
Kill
they went
animation.
Jubilee.
Roberto, you could have.
Yeah. Talk about risk.
Happy birthday.
Sparks are flying. Careful.
And an iris out.
That was cool.
Angel? Or is that just a bird?
How does it work? A mutant who can invent anything he can conceive.
I can get at parts of the brain that are normally dormant in humans. Draw unique connections, see how bits fit. Like a Rubik's Cube on constant autopilot.
Or simply a genius.
Well, life and love. God help me.
Let's go for a ride.
Riding a horse?
Or a mechanical
forge?
Forge is just, he's in his exosuit, those gores.
The real trick to reversing what the executioner did to you wasn't making an inverted version of its radiation.
It was creating a machine that could safely channel such power.
Ah,
Dude, that
you've
was
been
really cool.
listening. Last power differential clicked in my head when we were out riding. Like I said, helps to get outside.
Ooh, is this gonna repower her? Or just give her a random ability?
I think we're reading her first, right?
Like scanning?
Okay, Aurora. Give it a try.
Winds, heed my command. I am Storm, mistress of the elements. Rise, winds, and move the desert sands.
Yeah.
Storm. After the war, I didn't have the resources to build what I so easily saw in my mind. The Defense Department offered to help me, as long as I helped them build some devices.
Damn.
No.
Devices that could be used to neutralize dangerous mutants.
Damn.
No.
This is not a lie.
No. Don't you dare.
I could live forever, and still my endless imagination would never conceive of a thing as perfect as you.
A perfect path to your redemption.
You are a goddess. Powers be damned. How do you not see that? I love you.
You meant to make me a goddess. Instead, you have fashioned a fool.
Careful on the horse. There's cliffs.
It's a nightmare.
I don't think it's so much of a
What happens in
nightmare.
your nightmares?
Terrible accent.
I fall all the time.
What the?
The owl?
By all things in the heavens.
Get out of my home, you damn demon!
What the heck?
Oh, infected.
Is this all real?
I'm still gonna go with nightmare.
Disappointed. Trapped here, haunted. Suffering, despairing. I feast on misery. And I, the adversary, shall not waste my meal.
Damn, nabbit.
Someone wants to eat a goddess.
That's why there was 2 storylines.
Well,
now that was classic. 2 episodes in one.
Do they usually do that?
Not all the time, but cartoons used to do that all the time.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a part 1.
That's a weird thing too. The part 1 is in the second part of the
Motendo and then Lifedeath Part 1. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's what it said in the little title card.
Huh. All right.
It's cool to see Mojo.
Yeah. Now, Mojo in the original was kind of I had since learned this, but apparently the producers, like in later seasons, like they were being told by the studios, like, do cool fights and you do this and do that, and I'm like, yeah, all right, we're gonna do Mojo, and I'm gonna just write all the things that they say, and that's Mojo.
Yeah. That's great.
So they kind of use it as a way to kind of be like,
That's
hey,
why
screw you for...
He's very meta.
He's very meta, yeah. He's shifting demographics.
Well,
he's trying to get
here
the
he was like, I'll see you in the reboot,
Yeah,
you know,
the
like that
reboot.
kind of thing. And I'm like, that's a very meta
So I
thing
think
to
they're
say.
continuing on that outlet of frustration they had.
In X-Men 2 for the Genesis, you have to fight him.
Yeah.
And you beat him, and you come up to this computer, and there's like you try everything, nothing works. The only way to get past it is you have to hit reset on the Genesis.
Oh, they did one of those kind of things,
That's
huh?
so cool.
Yep.
And then it takes you to the next level?
Yep. Crazy.
That's awesome.
Reminded me of this.
Yeah. That sequence when they were in the video game.
It looks so good.
It looks so great.
I love the sound effects for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great too. The music it did that. But it's all like, I don't know,
16-bit.
8-bit, 16-bit, something like that. Yeah. I don't know what game system they were trying to emulate.
It looked like the Genesis, but it looked like arcade.
Yeah.
Stuff from that era.
And then the stuff with Forge, it's cool to kind of get a little bit of information on him.
Yeah.
You also see his team a few times.
You do? Yeah.
And I recognized a couple. There was Strong Guy was the big one, and it looked like the Multiple Man was in there too.
Multiple Man.
Wolfbane. Multiple Man is the one I know mainly. Like Strong Guy I think is just strong, but Multiple
That
Man
makes
could like
sense.
make multiples of himself.
I would do like a
kind of duplicate
like
in
a
way.
Greenland Iceland thing. I'm a strong guy, but I'm fast. You want to fight strong guy? Sure, bam, you're done.
But yeah, the end of that, I was not sure exactly what was real, what wasn't real, because she was on her horse going away, and then then she was just seeing eyes, which could have been the adversary maybe putting a spell on her, but then she fell through the ceiling. Then the ceiling fixed itself.
Yeah.
And then the owl monster came inside and bit Forge, and I'm like, I don't know if this is a dream, if it's real, if it's.
I think she
I don't know what's
actually
going on.
fell off the cliff, and I think the adversary grabbed her in midair and took her and dropped her over the cabin, and she fell through, and then used its power to fix the cabin because this is his domain that he's feeding off of.
Calvin, you did see the owl was in the back and the rafters in that one shot, so it's always kind of back there even before it was.
I thought it was
in the house.
It was inside
It
the
was
house in the rafters. That's why there was one point where she was talking and it was angled upward, and I was like, "What's that?"
Calvin,
Oh, it's the owl. And I was
owl.
"Oh, it must be his buddy. I saw it flying around earlier."
Maybe it's like an owl Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
This is all just in a dream.
The adversary. I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of that before.
Me either.
Yeah.
Neither have I. It's like a scarecrow kind of villain.
They mentioned Asteroid M at one point.
Yeah.
Which is
one of the levels.
Which was like a
also a level in the second game.
Yep. But in the show, it was a colony that for mutants in space that Magneto ran.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of Genosha, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. It ended up not working out, so they have Genosha now.
Really?
Yeah.
And then I don't know Spiral, the six-armed lady that was
she
there.
looked familiar,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure why. For some reason, I feel like Marvel vs. Capcom or one of those games, she might be an assist or something.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Her helmet made me think of Samurai at first, and I thought she was like Silver Samurai. But then Silver Samurai doesn't have 6 arms, I don't believe. So I was like, I don't know who it is. And then he called her Spiral, so.
Now I guess she's in charge.
Maybe she's evolved to have 6 arms, and that's Spiral's power.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be.
Though, speaking of evolution of power, Jubilee's older digital version being able to utilize her fireworks and
It was
some
really
different
like Iceman.
cool way. Yeah, that was really cool.
More of that.
She made cutting blades.
Yeah,
at
it was
one
like
point.
cutting with stuff. She was like flying around with it too.
She was
and
skating
stuff.
on her feet too, wasn't she? At one
Well,
point,
yeah, that was like the flying out. She pushed forward, and another part she was kind of just jet. It was like Cad Bane in a way, just kind of just moving around real fast with them.
that was just really cool. I wonder if we'll see our Jubilee start to get inspired and use that.
I mean, that's what Magneto is wanting to do, is try to push her to understand her powers and be better with it. So it's not like he's wrong. It's like, look at the things you could do. But he just doesn't have that to show her, unlike Beta Jubilee does.
So everyone else had to go do drills, pretty much then, right?
Yep.
She wanted to go on her 18th birthday party to the arcade, and he's like, no.
I also don't know
Master of magnetism being seen in a den.
I don't know how long they were out either.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
We did have what is it, Roberto?
Roberto.
Use like his first time attacking with his powers, it looked like.
In virtual reality, though.
Sure. But I think it's like, he doesn't want to do it in real life because he'll get seen, but here he's not worried about it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, he did get seen by the intergalactic audience.
He just doesn't want his mom to know, right?
Yeah.
No, Mom and Dad to find out.
She's just channel surfing. What's this?
I was like, do you really think it's all about you? Yes!
You're not gonna cancel me! Mojo.
That was cool. I've never seen Mojo in a format like this. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea that he, like, his powers makes him fatter.
He eats the ratings. Yep.
Just eats them up.
Yeah, he's from another dimension, and then he collects champions to fight, and then his whole dimension is about just cool fights, pretty much. I think it's kind of what it is, right?
So does he run the TV station from the Rick and Morty universe?
I think so. I thought of it a couple times, honestly.
Multi-dimensional.
Yeah, cable. Yep.
Cable. Yeah.
In that little shot they did saying about like last time I fought you or whatever, like it showed Wolverine fighting some people, and one of them was also Gladiator, which is kind of a Superman looking kind of like Marvel character.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he's just kind of strong.
Sure.
Strong and can fly.
All right.
Yeah, I believe so.
I feel like this show's been the highlight of my week every week. I can't wait for more.
No, it's been great. A lot of fun.
Yep.
Now I don't wonder how long we wait for Life Death Part 2. Like, is it going to be its own thing? Is it going to be like we don't see it right away? We have to come back and visit Storm after we see some other stuff, or what?
Maybe the Life Death episode was longer than one episode, but not long enough to be 2 full episodes. So they just shoehorned the Motendo thing in.
I don't know.
If this had been like network broadcast, they would have messed up the order, and it would be like at the very end or something.
Right. Life Death Part 1 is at the end of the episode. Life Death Part 3 was actually in the middle of the stuff. And it would happen. But no, I'm excited for more next week.
It'll all be Mojo's fault.
Thank you guys for watching our reaction to X-Men 97. We are loving the show so far. Probably will for the next 4. But if you want to see for sure, go to blindwave.com where you can go beyond. Also, watch along with us full length. Needing your own footage.